Here's everything I packed for 9 days solo in Guatemala. Now, before I get into this, I am a chronic overpacker. Every single trip I go on, I find myself bringing so many things that end up not getting worn. My bags are heavy. It's always a struggle. And let me just say, I did try to do carry on and backpack only, but as I started packing, it just was not going to work. I have so much camera equipment I'm bringing. Also, the weather is anywhere from 40 degrees to 78. I'm going to the lake. I'm walking. I'm hiking an active volcano. I'm swimming. I'm doing so many different activities, and the weather is so different that I just need to bring a lot of different types of clothes. I also have a lot of camera equipment that takes up a lot of space. So after struggling, I've decided that I'm going to check a bag. And so I'm going to check this medium luggage, and then I will have this backpack that I always take on my trips as my personal item. Also, I want to do some shopping there, and my carry-on bag was stuffed so full. There was not a single space for me to put anything that I wanted to buy there. So I'd personally rather deal with carrying a heavy bag than not enjoying my trip, because I either couldn't bring everything I needed or wanted, or can't buy anything there. So let's get into it, and I will try to link as much as I can down below. And let's see what I packed. I also did this video in reverse. My previous packing videos, I usually record while I'm packing, but I am so indecisive and it ends up taking so much time that I figured I would go ahead and pack everything and then show you guys in like a reversed unpack type of way. So all my luggage is from American Tourister. I usually get it from Target or from Amazon. This is a medium size. I believe it's maybe 22 inches. I'll have to put exactly how much it is. Now, it is pretty heavy, but solo traveling, just make sure as long as you can carry and pick up your own bags, you are perfectly fine. If you're not capable of picking up your own bag and you're alone, then you may need to downsize, but I'm good. Okay, so here is the checked bag situation. It does look full, but this bag is actually expandable, and so there is a lot of room for me to put more stuff on top if I do some shopping and buy some clothes. So there definitely is space to add on if I buy stuff on my trip. First thing we have is some energy for my hike. I am going to be hiking Acatenango, which is an active volcano, and it is an overnight hike. I think in total, it takes at least 10 hours, maybe more, between up and down. And so they do provide some snacks and meals, but I wanted to bring some electrolytes. As a runner, I'm bringing running gels and some of these honey stinger waffles just to have more energy as I'm hiking. And then in my checked bag, I threw in some of my camera stuff that just wasn't fitting in my bag. I bought a new action camera. I got the DJI Action. And so this is an accessory, a clamp. I have my waterproof handle in case I want to take it in the lake. This attachment goes on the clamp to kind of bend it and put your camera in different cool angles. And then in here, I also stuck my tripod. This is my phone attachment for the tripod. And then I also always like to bring a speaker with me just to kind of have music while I'm getting ready or for at the lake. It is supposed to be rainy there. So I am bringing this Columbia windbreaker / rain jacket that I can wear just throughout the day and also on my hike to add some layers. In this little waterproof bag, I put some hair accessories. So I have my spray bottle. If you have curly hair, you know I have a little edge brush to lay them edges. And then in here, it's kind of stuffed tight, but I have my wide tooth comb. And then this is my just favorite hairbrush ever is the Tangle Teaser. Ignore the hair in there. In here is all of my bras, socks, and underwear, which we are not going to go through. Also, if you don't use packing cubes will change your life. It's really helpful for organization, and I started using them like 2-3 years ago, and I will never go back to not using packing cubes. In here are some shoes. Never let your dirty shoes touch your clean clothes. And so in here I have These are my like go-to travel sandals. These are the Teva Hurricanes, I believe. I'll leave the exact name. These are hiking sandals. They're super comfortable. You can walk miles and miles in them. So I always take these with me if there's any type of like summery beach water type of trip. And then these are my go-to travel white sneakers. These are the Dr. Scholl's, and they are the most comfortable white sneaker ever. They do get a little bit dirty, but they clean pretty easy if you just take a rag and like wipe it down. Super, super comfortable. I can walk miles in these. In October, I went to Mexico, and there's one day that I walked 10 miles in these shoes and my feet felt fine. And then last thing on this side is my toiletries. I actually just got this new toiletry bag from Target. It's from their new brand, Open Story, and it's a hanging bag. I have so many toiletry containers, but I've never had a hanging one. Lots of times when I'm going to these Airbnbs, there's no counter space in the bathroom, and so having a hanging one is honestly going to be really clutch to be able to access all of my stuff. And so on top, let's get up close and personal. I have makeup here, and then just my toiletries are kind of stuffed throughout. So you have pocket. This front one has little tiny like slits. So I put my makeup brushes, more hair products, and then more products in here. It actually holds a lot. You could probably fit more in here, but this is the size small. They did have a bigger one, but I just wanted a small one, and then it zips all together and has a handle. So I'm excited about this. Now, originally I wanted to bring a checked bag so I could bring full-size hair products, but realistically, I don't need full-size hair products. I'm maybe going to get in the water once. And so really the checked bag is just to have more space. And so this is the exact same setup I had for my carry-on. They're all travel size products, but yeah. Okay, then the other side of the bag has all of my clothes. So some things are not in packing cubes. They're just stuffed in there, but mostly everything is. Bringing one hat. This is my Run Club hat, Mas Mias Run Club. I always bring just a denim jacket because it goes with everything, and it is gonna be chilly. I have a pair of pajamas here. I always bring a laundry bag so that my dirty clothes are not touching the clean clothes. And then this, I actually also just got from Target. This is a tote bag that folds down, super small. And so this would be really useful if I'm going shopping or just need some extra storage, but don't want to bring a whole other bag. So it folds out, and you have a whole big tote bag that you can fit a bunch of stuff in. So I'm super excited about this, and it's made out of recycled material. And then everything else is in packing cubes. And I usually like to organize it by categories. So this one is tops and dresses. The sleeves are actually tucked in. And again, this trip was hard to pack for because the weather is just so varying. Like I thought it was gonna be sunny, 80 and warm, and that's just not the case. And so I'm bringing a lot of different types of clothes. So I have one long sleeve from Target. Lots of my stuff is honestly from Target. I have this cute little red tube top. This again from Target. White tank top. I tried to get things that were pretty basic and simple and easy to mix and match in case I have to reuse something or rewear something. This is also from Target. This is a really cute like button down black top, linen. This one I got from Pretty Little Thing. A white front tie shirt. This is a maxi dress from Target. I love me just a nice maxi dress moment. And if it gets chilly, I can just throw on my denim skirt on top. Super cute pattern. This dress is so pretty. I wore it to my birthday dinner a couple days ago. I got it from Pepper Mayo. It's an Australian brand. This brown dress is so beautiful and so flattering. It's also comfortable, so I feel like I could like walk around all day. I think I may wear this on my actual birthday in Guatemala. This next one is bottoms. These are from H&M, just a plain pair of black linen bottoms. And then you guys will see a pattern. I love a maxi skirt, a maxi dress, anything maxi. These are both from Pretty Little Thing. So they're the exact same skirt, just different colors. So I got a black skirt and a white skirt. And these are just really easy to mix and match different tops with. They're also super comfortable. Like I have worn maxi skirts walking around all day long. long. And then just one pair of jeans. These are my new favorite jeans. These are the American Eagle low rise strigid extra long, I believe is the name of the style. They're super, super comfy and really cute. Okay, and then the last bag right here is some of my like athleisure athletic wear. I have beanie because the hike is going to get cold, a pair of gloves. For this hike, my tour company actually does provide us with a couple of things. I think they give you a jacket. I'm gonna rent hiking poles, a hiking backpack. I think they do give you, hiking pants as well. So they give you a couple of things, but I've just heard it gets really cold out there. So I am bringing a few of my things just to layer on top. I have, this is from Amazon, just a long sleeve athletic shirt. I have this Lululemon sports bra, another Amazon long sleeve. And again, everything is kind of boring. There's really not a lot of color, but just for being able to mix and match is the easiest way to go. So another Amazon black long sleeve. This one's from Walmart. I got years ago and I love it. This is a pullover. The inside is fleece, so super warm. And then this is a buff. It gets really dusty and windy up there, so this is to cover my nose and mouth on the hike. I have some sports bras from Amazon, more Amazon, biker running shorts. I brought brown, black long ones. You guys can just see, I'm just trying to bring options. And then this last one, I put my swimsuit in here. This is from Target. I'm only bringing one swimsuit. I just don't think when it's 40, 50 degrees, I'm going to be getting in the water, but I'm down for like one cold plunge, but I don't want to waste room packing multiple swimsuits if I'm probably only going to get in the water once. And that is everything in my luggage. I feel like I'm really prepared. I am going for 9 days, but there's some days that I need multiple outfits because I'm going on a run or a hike, getting in the water, doing stuff. And so I feel like I have a lot of stuff that I can mix and match, rewear, and just use for different occasions. And you guys see why I needed to check a bag. To me, this is bare minimum. To some of you, it may be overpacking, but I just like having a peace of mind knowing I have everything that I need with me. Okay, so my personal item is this backpack from Bays. If you guys have watched my previous videos, I take this backpack on every trip. I've had this backpack probably for like 5 years and it is kind of starting to peel. So it may be time for a new one soon, but I just love this backpack. It's the perfect size and it just fits everything I need it to fit. The front pocket, I put stuff that's just quick and easy to reach to during the flight. I'm bringing a pair of my running sunglasses. This is from a local brand called Kuro. They are so, I need to clean these glasses, but they're so nice. And so these are gonna be my hiking and running glasses, or if I do anything like outdoorsy. Quick charger that I need to just quickly reach to. The best, bringing a little snacky snack, some Nerds gummy clusters. I have my Kindle in here. I love this thing. It is waterproof, it doesn't glare. It's super small. The battery lasts forever. If you're a reader, you need to get a Kindle. And then I also have my medicine thing in here that has everything I could possibly need. It has Imodium because my stomach always hurts, allergy medicine, like Pepto-Bismol, just anything I could possibly need. And I make sure if you have a medicine bag, make sure you put it in your personal item or carry-on. Do not put anything important in your checked bag in case you need to get to it, or if your checked bag gets lost, you're not stuck without anything important. One thing I love about this bag is that it unzips like a suitcase and lays completely flat, which just makes it easier to pack and unpack. And so it unzips all the way around and lays completely flat. So on this side, sometimes I'll stuff this more, but I put most of my toiletries in my checked bag. Down here, I have some wipes just in case, you know, airport bathroom. And then this is where I have more of my cords. So I have my Cube, my Garmin watch charger. This is an SSD that I use to edit on my laptop. And then all of my like plugs and stuff in here. I may also put a couple of extra memory cards for recording in there. And this side, this is what takes up so much space. is my camera bag. I'm gonna go through this so quickly, but I stuffed this thing to the brim. I probably need like a camera backpack or just something to make it easier to carry all of my stuff, but there's just so many things that I like bringing when I travel. I think I keep it pretty organized. So let's rapid fire go through everything. I'm bringing a Sigma 56mm lens. I have a lot of accessories for my action camera. So this is just a small tripod that actually extends out, and then this bottom part pops out so I can just get different types of shots with it. This is my new little action camera. It's the DJI Action 4 Pro. I'm super excited to use this. Always bring a Polaroid with me. I love capturing Polaroid photos. I have so many. I have hundreds of Polaroid photos over the last couple of years, and something about a Polaroid from a trip to me is just like a different type of memory because it's one shot taken in the moment. I love. And then it's kind of stuffed in there, so I don't really want to take it out, but I have my DJI drone in here, so the controller and the drone. And honestly, the other pockets are kind of just like extra batteries, cords, and things like that. Those are the main camera things that I'm bringing. I'm also bringing my camera that I'm filming on is the Sony ZV-E10, and I'm going to bring, in addition to this lens, the lens that I'm currently filming on is the Sigma 10 to 18mm, so it's super wide. I'm also going to bring my DJI mini mics, and so it's a lot of stuff, but I truly love creating content, and I just would rather bring everything and not use it than not bring it and wish that I had it. So this is everything that is in my camera bag. And last but not least, this is my daily bag slash purse. In the airport, I will wear this on me, but usually because it's a personal item, I will put it inside my backpack before I get on the plane. But this is the Baggu Medium Crescent. This has been my daily bag for like the last couple of years. I love it. It's just so simple, so cute. It's very like waterproof and easy to clean. It also does not have any pockets on the outside, which at home is annoying, but when traveling is a good thing because you're not going to get pickpocketed. There's just one zipper right here, and I always keep the zipper like right here in the front under my armpit, so you know no one can like reach into your bag. And here is where I'm going to keep my camera because I do like to vlog and I just want to be able to quickly whip my camera out. And so this is my little Manfrotto vlogging tripod that I use for my main camera. I have a little bag of just like quick go-to stuff in here. This has like extra deodorant. This is my daily like SPF moisturizer and just some like girly things in here. I also always keep Advil on me because sometimes I be getting headaches. So everything's just nice and easy to grab. This is a MagSafe suction cup thing for my phone. I have my glasses. I've had these for years from the brand Key. Just super cute sunglasses. We got the Touchland hand sanitizer. And then I have a couple of perfumes that I keep in my bag just to stay nice and fresh. I am a lip balm girly, so these are all the lip products that I'm keeping in my bag because sometimes I just want to switch it up. So I have a bunch of these. This is my favorite lip stain, the NYX, and then some Naturiums and my Rare Beauty lip liner. And I always bring a portable charger with me, especially when you are solo traveling. You never want to be alone and have a dead phone. So make sure that you get a portable charger. This one I love. Let me find my phone. I love this one because it just plugs straight into your phone. So you can just get some quick battery without having to do much. This is from Amazon. And the last thing is my cute little passport case. And so I keep my passport, documents, cards, cash, all that stuff in there. And that is everything I am taking with me on this solo trip. Will I wear everything and use everything? Maybe not, but I would rather be safe than sorry. And I know I'm gonna do some shopping there, so I definitely will come home with more stuff than what I'm leaving with. But yeah, I will try to link everything as much as possible down below. And actually, when I get back from this trip, I will do an unpacking video and actually tell you guys what I did use, didn't use, and what I would recommend for this type of trip. Oh, also my plane outfit. The plane outfit is very, very important, and you always want to just be strategic about what you wear on the plane. So actually, I'm going to be wearing these. These are Asics trail running shoes. I decided, and I originally was going to do a carry-on, so that kind of played into that I didn't want to bring my own hiking boots because they took up too much space. But thinking about it, I want to go on runs and I'm also hiking, so I would have had to bring running shoes and hiking shoes, which would just take up too much space. So instead, a 2-for-1. These are trail running shoes, so I'm going to use these for my runs and hikes. They're super bulky, so that's why I'm wearing them on the plane. And then I'm going to be dressing in some layers because it will be pretty chilly when I land. These are just some Fabletics leggings. I think I'll also use these for my hike. This is from Amazon, just a black long sleeve, and then putting a hoodie over my Mas Mias Run Club hoodie. Oh, one thing I wanted to say, and then I'll be done. I didn't go through all of my toiletries, but I just always try to pack stuff that is mix and match, multi-use. Like, you want to try to condense as much as possible. And so one thing that I really recommend packing, this is my favorite thing. Where is it? I always pack a travel size Dr. Bronner soap. This I can use as my hair wash, my body wash. I can also use it if I need to hand wash any items. If you run out of socks, you have to wash a pair of underwear, just anything you have to like hand wash in the sink and you don't have laundry soap, this can be used as that. Also face wash. There's so many like multiple uses for this. And so this is really key. And then again, everything else is pretty like neutral color, easy to mix and match, just to condense the amount of stuff I'm taking. Okay, so I'm gonna repack all of this. I am going on my trip in the morning. I'm so excited. So stay tuned because there will be so many vlogs and so much content, and make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post almost every single day on there, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.